Testing the audio. Check. Hey everybody. You guys came quick. I'm impressed and thank you. Alright, so I'm gonna get to it today. There's no set agenda. If you got questions about what I'm doing, just ask me, and questions about the channel, either one of the channels, just talk to me about it. I'm just gonna be editing and talking about what I'm doing as I go. So maybe we'll learn something together while we edit. So I'm editing a Nintendo Switch review, and there's a couple effects in this one. When I say a couple, at least one. There's a snap change effect. So I'm gonna see if I can edit that together. First I gotta make sure my audio is synced. You get the Nintendo Switch. So I'm pretty sure. Problem is I don't have big waveforms to line up with my camera audio. But I would say I got it pretty spot on. Switch. You get. That would be telling right there. When I smack that. You get. You're gonna find a lot of bloopers today, by the way. So let's see. So let's see. Need to get these out of the way. Some bonus material. Pretty sure. Yeah, that's that. That's this. Okay. So let's see. I'm going to. Pretty sure that sync is good. So what happens when you take every single good idea Nintendo's ever had, you put it all together? You get. Yeah, that's definitely a good sync. So. Highlight that, can hit control, highlight that, hit G, highlight that, hit delete. Now I got new audio. That audio, I'm going to put this down here because it's at a different volume. Turn the volume up here. Actually, no, I'm not going to turn the volume up. I'm going to put compression on it. So that way that sounds a little more even, easier to mix. A Nintendo Switch, which is revolutionary by the fact that it does nothing revolutionary. There are a few new things about the Nintendo Switch. It has removable. Okay. Hey, this is Adam with Tech Dive. Today we're going to be reviewing the Nintendo Switch just as soon as I can get my hands on it. Do you care if I see that?
Just a minute. No, it's my turn.
Well, I'll get to it as soon as it's my turn. There we go. That'll be a good intro. Hey, this is Adam with Tech Dive. Today we're going to be reviewing the Nintendo Switch just as soon as I can get my hands on it. Do you care if I see that?
Just a minute. No, it's my turn.
Well, I'll get to it as soon as it's my turn. I don't know if I should let it sit with that for a second. I think I should. My turn. Then let's grab some Tech Dive logos here. Tech Dive logos. Got this master PNG we just throw into everything. Insert video track. I'm gonna go ahead and insert 2 because I know I'm gonna have a B-roll track. Control Z. Insert video track. So I actually don't have any of my B-roll filmed. I'm trying something new. This time I'm gonna edit it and then write down all the B-roll I want and go back and get B-roll exactly what I want. Hey, this is Adam with Tech Dive. It's my turn. Leave that audio going for a second. It's my turn. shorten out a little bit. That's awesome. I like the little clicks going into that transition there. So rule of thumb, always let your audio lead your eye, and don't let your eye lead the audio, because it's always good to let audio overlap. It gives your video some kind of thickness, some layers to it. Really kind of enriches. It makes the video flow better than when you just edit it all together. Let's see. When am I going to start talking? Gonna be reviewing and keep rubbing my nose. I don't know why, it's like a nervous tick. There, I'm just thinking, don't rub my nose. So what happens when you take... Okay, so I like to edit out some of the little like prep of my motion. So what happens when you take every single good idea Nintendo's ever had and you put it all together? You get a nice family-friendly console. Innovations like Rumble, innovations like motion controls, world-class multiplayer, on-the-go gaming, and a nice big handheld screen. You get the Nintendo Switch. Then I rub my nose again. Okay, I think that was a good take there. I'm glad. So what happens when you take every single good idea Nintendo's ever had and you put it all together? You get a nice family-friendly console, innovations like Rumble, innovations like motion controls, world-class multiplayer, on-the-go gaming, and a nice big handheld screen. You get... Okay, so that'll be fun right there, editing that transition. So what I'm going to do is that's going to suddenly turn into a Nintendo Switch. A Nintendo Switch. I think I like a later take. I'm gonna keep scratching myself. You get a Nintendo Switch. Okay, and then I go check the audio after that, so I'm definitely gonna have to throw in some B-roll right after this. You get... So here's how I'm gonna cheat this. I'm gonna leave some of this audio here. I'm gonna remove the audio and video linking for a second and let this J-cut, that's what that's called, and then gonna, maybe this is a Z-cut, I don't know about that, let's see. You get wrong part there. You get, okay, so it's gonna be right in the middle of the snap. You get, so right there is where I need to do it, and it doesn't need this audio of the snap there. I don't want more than one snap. So then, let's try. So mid-snap is when I have to do it, because that's when the most motion's happening. It'll hide the cut. A Nintendo Switch. There we go. Okay, let's see how that looks. You get a Nintendo Switch. Hey, not bad. I'm leaning over more. Kinda, dang it, why'd I do that? But, hey, I've seen way worse snap changes, so it's good enough for government work. It's not government work, though, but it's good enough for what I'm going to do today. A Nintendo Switch. Okay, I do have to... I am going to... Uh-oh. No, I don't... I screwed up. Control Z, Control Z. I just want... Okay. I'm going to do a subtle little cut and drop here and scroll in, get rid of these little microscopic fades. I just want to keep that from peaking without being too noticeably dropped in audio.
A Nintendo Switch.
There we go.
You get a Nintendo Switch. Nintendo Switch. Nintendo Switch.
Kind of a dumb look on my face there, but that's what B-roll's for, to cover that up. Okay. Let's see. I need stuff. Yeah, so this is not going to be the complete edit. It's not going to have all the B-roll and everything, but it will be the content edit. It's where I get all the content together. I always design my edits to where I make sure content's first, and then I fluff the content with B-roll, B-reel, and everything. I make sure I say everything I need to say, and I say it quickly without a ton of ums and messing up and pauses, and just get the content out there in the right order and the right way, and fix content mistakes with some text overlays and stuff like that. And so that way, if the content's good, then it's really easy to make everything else good. You need to throw B-roll on it and tighten some shots up and get things better, and then I'll know the exact B-roll I need. So I'll go back and film that when I'm done editing the content.
Nintendo Switch.
So the B-roll's going to cover that up there.
So the Nintendo Switch
Of this awkward transition.
So the Nintendo Switch is revolutionary by the fact that it does nothing revolutionary. So the Nintendo Switch is revolutionary by the fact that it does nothing revolutionary. There are a few...
No, Vegas, don't freeze, don't freeze. Don't do it. No, I didn't save it in a while. It doesn't like it when I live stream my editing. I need to decompose my footage a little bit. That's what I need to do, because I'm doing a high bitrate live stream too. I like to tax my computer as much as possible. No, I don't remember the last time I saved it. No. Okay, so Vegas should save me with a nice autosave. I just hope it's not too far away, because I did a lot of good work there. I'm going to restore with the autosave. I'm pretty darn sure I need the autosave. Did I do it? Did I get it? Did it autosave after the snap fix?
Yeah. A Nintendo Switch.
It did. So I'm going to file save as, and I'm going to... No, it's not in my Udemy stuff. It's in my projects, and it's a... What is it? Where did I put it? Switch review. That would make sense. There we go. And I'm going to save it over top of that. Pretty darn sure that's the most recent.
A Nintendo Switch.
Okay, so now view. I don't know why it changed the view to view. Window layouts, default layout. There we go. It's good for me. And we're gonna go down to good here, sadly.
A Nintendo Switch.
That should help me get that more stable.
So the Nintendo Switch is revolutionary. So the Nintendo Switch is revolutionary by the fact that it does nothing revolutionary. There are a few new things about the Nintendo Switch. It has removable and attachable Joy-Cons, which are your controllers, that can also pair up and become different controllers of the same controllers. That's a...
Let's see if I can cut out that there.
Controllers of the same controllers. That's a new concept. And they also have H-Trollers that...
Keep it rolling.
Controllers that
so my consonant, I paused it right in the middle of a consonant.
Can also pair up.
Let's see how this works.
Can also controllers can also pair up and become different controllers of the same controllers. That's a new concept. And they also have HD Rumble inside of them. That HD Rumble is...
So I'm going to hide all these mistakes with BeReal. A few jump cuts doesn't bother me because it's YouTube. If I was doing this for any other format, I wouldn't leave a single jump cut in there. But YouTube is everybody's pretty used to jump cuts and expects them and doesn't mind them here. But I still try to cover them up with BeReal when I can. And I'm going to be talking about controllers, so I'm probably going to have a lot of controller BeReal there.
Is a little oversold, it is, but it's the best Rumble there is, so if that's overselling it or not. But the HD Rumble, you do feel like something's rolling around in your hand a little bit. Like it's definitely a much more fidelity Rumble than anything else you get. Those things are new in the Nintendo Switch, but the rest of the Nintendo Switch, what makes it so novel, what makes it so cool, what makes it something that everyone's still talking about years later, what makes them stick with the same platform is that it's every good idea they've ever had mushed up together. You got the solid state memory, you got which they've typically tried to do, low wait load times, right?
Okay, so I don't need so many uhs and stutters there. I think in the past I would have left that in, but
platform is that it's every good idea they've ever had mushed up together. You got the solid state memory.
Okay, and that's where I'm going to put a cut in, and then Control S.
You got which they've typically tried to do.
Okay, so I don't think I want to typically try to do.
Tried to do. Low wait load times, right? Low wait load times, right? Memory, low wait load times, right?
Oh, it's not memory. That's memory's RAM. Which, so in like cell phones and stuff, though, that term gets. I think I'll fix that. I'll give myself a little caveat later. Let's see, markers and regions, insert marker, memory is RAM. Now I remember to go back and fix that later when I'm doing notes.
You got the solid state memory, low wait load times, right? You've got, they don't put specs first, they put gaming first. They finally got both their dev teams. They don't have the dev teams working on mobile, dev teams working on console. They got both their dev teams working on the same thing. They've committed to the platform now. They've got the second gens coming out. And then this is the first gen one, but this review is going to be the second gen one because the only thing I can't test to the new one is battery life. And the battery life is supposed to be better. So that's only a...
Why am I scratching my nose?
The new one is battery life, and the battery life is supposed to be better, so that's only a better thing. And then it's just got so much it can do. It's everything that you love about Nintendo. Nintendo was in its heyday in like the N64 days when you could just multiplayer with your friends, and they just had so many good games coming out on it. It was just great. Everyone has these fantastic...
I gotta stop scratching myself every single time I'm getting into the review, and the audio is great. I'm just sitting there scratching my nose, and I'm scratching my knee. I don't know why I'm scratching my knee so much. Goodness gracious.
The thing I can't test to the new one is battery life, and the battery life is supposed to be better, so that's only like a better thing.
Doing baseball symbols or something. I'm gonna have to put some B-roll
and then
over all this.
It's just got so much it can do. It's everything that you love about Nintendo. Nintendo was in its heyday in like the N64 days when you could just multiplayer with your friends, and they just had so many good games coming out on it. It was just great. Everyone has these fantastic memories of the N64, the GameCube too, and they had other...
Oh, I got a comment here. Vegas, baby. Vegas is great. Vegas is great. I love editing on Vegas.
Good things about them, and
I edit on Vegas all the time. I edit on Movie Studio and Vegas Pro. It's just my daily routine.
We had fun stuff. It's not that any of the other consoles were really not great, but the N64 really just like let everybody know how much fun they should be expecting out of this thing. And the Switch is the first one to up the ante since then. It's the first one to make you go, this is a gaming console. Now, I'll let you know, I'm a PC gamer. I'm part of the PC Master Race. I try to play my games on PC with the exception of Nintendo, because they have console exclusives that are fantastic. I love The Legend of Zelda. I love Mario. I love all their crap. I love Super Smash Brothers a ton. I've played more hours of that game than probably all of my PC games combined. And the reason why I love Nintendo is they make great, fun games with simple concepts that are easy to grasp but exciting. You can go really deep into them and get really good at them. They have great multiplayer, and the Switch capitalizes on that multiplayer fantastic. So what you can do with a Switch is you can actually take the Joy-Cons off, you can put them back on, you can suddenly have two controllers. You can put them together on a third controller. You can grab more controllers and sync them to it. Other people can sync their Joy-Cons to your Switch. You can even sync Switches together and play multiplayer that way. You can play multiplayer online. It's the most communal gaming experience ever. It's a
I can just geek out about Nintendo stuff. I should probably do more Nintendo
together
stuff.
And play
Like a lot. I can just go.
You can grab more controllers and sync them to it. Other people can sync their Joy-Cons to your Switch. You can even sync.
I'm gonna get rid of that one.
You can even sync.
Key is to get rid of it before I say
Sync Switches together and sync
frame.
Sync
Frame.
Switches together and
There we go. Content first.
you can even sync Switches together and play multiplayer that way. You can play multiplayer online. It's the most communal. You can even sync Switches together and play multiplayer. You can even sync Switches together and play.
Ooh, but I do like a weird sound now.
Sync. 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 Sync.
What is?
Even sync.
There we go.
You can even sync Switches. You can even sync sync.
That's right there.
Sync. And even sync Switches together and play multiplayer that way. You can play multiplayer online. It's the most communal gaming experience ever. It's a combined feeling of when you cooked up your Game Boy to someone else's game.
Cooked up? Did I say cooked up?
Hooked up your
No, I
Game
said
Boy to someone else's
Okay,
Game
good.
Boy, and you were able to battle your Pokemon together. That was awesome. It was an amazing feeling. It was so cool and revolutionary. And at the same time, when you had all your friends in that 4-player big Super Mario Kart, big fun Mario Kart game, it's that too. It's got that 1-player experience. I've played Breath of the Wild on Wii U. Sadly, I do not have it on the Switch, but I've been playing Mario Odyssey on it. I've been playing some Splatoon on this thing. I've been playing some games on this thing, and it delivers that single-player experience, and it's so flexible too. It's something that a PC or any other console has never given you. A Game Boy or a DS has never had so much power behind it and such a big screen, but at the same time, this is different. It's like you get the fun and awesomeness and community of a console, and you can just bring it anywhere. You can pop it onto your TV. It pops on so quick. It's so convenient to use. It's simple to understand, and everybody just wants to play it. I bring it somewhere, and everybody's like, "Can I see that? Can I see that?" They're looking over your shoulder. You hook it up to the TV. It plays. It's easy to port. It does have a lot of little pieces. So there are a couple of things I do want to talk about this amazing console. Though I will say you should get a Switch if you do not have one. You will enjoy it, and Nintendo will find a way to siphon every bit of money out of your wallet, because you're gonna want more stuff. You're gonna want more accessories. You're gonna want more ways to carry it around. You're gonna probably want the Nintendo Switch Lite. My thoughts on that up here. You're gonna want all this stuff, and the reason why is because it's fun. So a couple of negatives about it. One thing, the screen was a bit smaller than I was hoping for, just a little bit. That's not really a major dock, but I had seen it in person a few times, and I had kind of built it up in my head. When I pulled it out of the box, you can see my unboxing video here. When I pulled it out of the box, you can see that I was a little underwhelmed by the screen size, but it's good enough. It's big enough. Any smaller, though, and it would be like a cell phone screen. But it's definitely a huge improvement over the DS and Game Boys. It is a definitely enticing single-player handheld experience. The kickstand, too, is great. Now, if the screen was a little bigger, it would be even better, but that same screen size, it's just fine. It looks great with that resolution, and when you're sitting close to somebody, like if I'm sitting close to my son and we're playing Super Smash Brothers just willy-nilly somewhere, it works. It works fine. And so the kickstand and the screen size is good. I just wish it was a little bigger. I'm not going to say don't get it because of the screen size, because it's 100% worth it. If there's anything they can improve about it, though, it's the screen size could just be a little bit bigger. Just a little bit, like 1 inch would be huge. But I know that's going to change everything about the Switch. Anyway, another thing that could be improved about the Switch, I think, is their Wi-Fi. Now, hopefully this is taken care of in the newest console generation, their newest iteration that's come out. Their Wi-Fi is a little weak, so I can have my cell phone in the same room, I can have a computer, a laptop in the same room, I can have all these different devices in the same room with the same Wi-Fi, and they work great. And the Switch will be like, the Wi-Fi is a little weak,
I didn't think
and it kind of has a little bit longer of a download time than you would expect too.
Saying the wrong thing and stumbling.
I'm just a little shocked about how weak the Wi-Fi is. Now, I'm not saying the Wi-Fi doesn't work or isn't good, or this is a reason not to buy the Switch. The Switch definitely has great Wi-Fi. It's just not as reliable and awesome of a Wi-Fi as like your laptop would be. So those are really the only two docks I have on this thing. The docking station is great. It's easy to use. It's got USB-C charging, which is amazing. With USB-C charging, I just plug in my cell phone charger, and I can charge this thing anywhere. My son will play it in the car, and then when it's running out of battery, if we're on a super long trip, because even on like a 4-hour trip, it's going to have enough battery for him. And if it happens to be running out of battery for whatever reason, we can just plug it into the cell phone charger. It charges while it's on the docking stations. The Joy-Cons charge. I've never had to worry about
more awkward scratching. I went a good while without it. Let's make sure to put B-roll on these parts.
Joy-Cons charge, because I just put them back on and put it on the docking station whenever I'm not using it, and it's always, the Joy-Cons have always lasted for our gaming sessions, which can sometimes be a couple of hours. Now, we're a family, we're not a huge Nintendo gaming family, so it's not like we just play Nintendo games all day long, but there are plenty of nights where we just get out the Nintendo Switch and we play it and have fun with it, and have other people over and play the Nintendo Switch. And we've taken it on vacation with us, and that proved extremely well. A lot of our nieces and nephews played with my son. They love playing the Nintendo Switch. It was easy to bring. It was the easiest thing we brought to the beach house. And it had so much you can do with it, and there's so many games on it. So another thing about the Nintendo Switch that makes it worthwhile is it has games. It actually has games. That's what was so disappointing about the Wii U, is they made some good...
Jeez, I can go on, can't I, about Nintendo. I'm surprised. So this is very atypical. I usually have like 100,000 edits. I've always taken out a whole bunch of things, but I was really on point today. One take Johnny over here. One thing I will say though, that when you do this a lot, I've been filming reviews for 3 years, and I've made a lot of crappy ones. And you just start getting better at sitting in front of the camera and saying what you're gonna say in the right order. Like you just get used to
good games for it. They did, but they didn't really follow through. They didn't have all the big releases we were expecting. They didn't have all the third-party support we were expecting. But because you can take or leave some of the things about the Switch, because you can use the motion controls or not, you can use the HD Rumble or not, because it has some take or leave it value to the things that make it hard to develop for. Now people can actually release stuff on the Switch. And in fact, indie games are finding that the Switch releases are great. A lot of indie platforming games find that the Switch is a perfect platform for their indie release. And I think this is great. The Nintendo library is just growing, and it gives you every reason to do online downloads. And another one thing,
I don't think that was big enough to more of a transitional. Guess I'll
I
leave
could
that one
talk
in.
about it, is you do have to pay for online gaming. And so if you're going to play online games with friends like Splatoon, or Splatoon is heavily dependent on it, you do have to pay a yearly subscription. And you can get a family plan, but this family plan is even more expensive. It's like $36 for 4 people. And so that's cool. It's okay because that's what the other consoles do. So it's really what you should expect. But coming from a PC gaming world where I just get online and play on my Steam games, it's annoying to have to pay to get online. That's just something, being a computer enthusiast, that I dislike. But it is standard for consoles. So as far as the membership prices, I would say it's pretty cheap compared to some of the other things I've heard about Xbox Live prices and things like that. So I wouldn't worry too much about that online price, but do remember that if you're expecting the full functionality of this thing, you will have to pay like a subscription fee. But Nintendo seems dedicated to this platform. Here we are years later after the release, and they're still releasing games for it. Their update iterations are just an update to battery life, and their other one is an update to the form factor. But it's still in essence a Nintendo Switch with the Nintendo Switch Lite. And again, my thoughts in those videos can be found in links below or above, depending on where we are in this video. And so now, I want to leave with these closing thoughts. I've been playing the Nintendo Switch with this classic GameCube controller and playing some Super Smash Brothers, and oh, the feels are amazing. I've been playing it with this classic motion control enabled controller, and it's amazing. And I've been playing on docked mode. I've been playing with the kickstand. You use all these options that Nintendo has laid out for you. You use. And you're not going to get them anywhere else. You're not going to get them from an Xbox. You're not going to get them from a PlayStation. And as much as I love my gaming PC, you're not going to get them from a gaming PC. And you're not going to get this from your cell phone. It's just got the games you want. It's got the portability you didn't know you needed. And it's got just more fun inside of it than this little thing would ever make you believe by its size. So, my review is buy a Nintendo Switch. I totally, wholeheartedly, more than I was expecting, and I was expecting to be positive about this. I was expecting to tell you to buy it. Then I played this thing, and I've just been shocked by how much fun it is, and how much everybody likes it, and how much we use all the switching abilities of it. So, if you would like to buy the Nintendo Switch through our affiliates link, that would help us out. If you don't want to through our affiliates link, that's fine too. Subscribe for a new video every week. We got new Tech Dive videos coming out every week, and I would love for you to be a part of that. Hit that bell icon so you don't miss any. Also, we've got some Skillshare tutorials. If you're looking to edit your gaming footage, you can do through...
Oh man, I was doing so good.
If you're looking to edit your gaming footage, you can do through...
Probably just gonna be a jump cut.
Gaming footage. If you're looking to edit your gaming footage, you can... If you're looking to edit your part of that, hit that bell icon so you don't miss any. So you don't miss any. If you're looking...
Get too much of a pause there.
So you don't miss any. If you're looking to... So you don't miss any. If you're looking to edit your gaming footage, you can do so through our skill... So you don't miss any. If you're looking to edit your gaming...
Here's the key to a good jump cut, is you gotta go right to the action. If you do a jump cut and you got like a pause, then you just have all these awkward pauses in your thing. But if you go right on the action,
so you don't miss any. If you're looking to edit your gaming...
It's not so bad. Everybody just starts watching the next clip and forgets about the jump cut.
Gaming footage, you can do so through our Skillshare link to a intro to editing series I have on Skillshare. So thank you so much for watching this review. Like if this video helped you out. Subscribe if you're looking for more. And I'll see you next time.
Okay, so...
I'll see you next time.
Okay, and I think we're going to have a little outro here where kids did something cute. this over here.
You sure are you doing one of those?
Oh no! That's good. Okay, I think that's a good little exit there.
For more, and I'll see you next time.
You sure are you doing one of those?
No. Oh, come on, Vegas. No! Like I said, it's because I'm live streaming and editing at the same time. I don't have this issue unless I'm streaming and editing. Ugh. Vegas, how sad. Close the program. Cancel. Come on. Let it go. Okay, let's open this back up. So, the good news is I've been hitting Control S like a madman, so we're going to be good. I don't need this anymore. That was like a coupon code or something. And that was some math. Last session did not complete properly. No, I'm just going to open up what I know I saved. Open, because I know I saved it right before that. And it is in projects. Can't switch. It's called Nintendo Switch Review. Okay, I can't ever remember what I name things. Can't ever remember. Big screen that. Insert. View. Window layouts. Default layout. Save. I don't know why I got it to where the layouts do that every time. Okay, let's make sure this is right.
That bell icon so you don't miss any. If you're looking to edit your gaming footage, you on Skillshare. So thank you so much for watching this review. Like if this video helped you out. Subscribe if you're looking for more. And I'll see you next time.
You sure are you doing one?
Put this where that audio is supposed to go.
Like if this video helped you out. Subscribe if you're looking for more. And I'll see you next time.
You sure are you doing one of those?
Subscribe if you're looking for more, and I'll see you next time.
You sure are you doing one of those?
Oh no! I don't mean to keep breaking it. There we go. There we go. That's gonna be a good little review, I think. Got a lot of B-roll to do. Let's go ahead and get some music. If you have any thoughts about the music, let me know. Can always use another opinion. Doesn't mean I'm going to listen to it, but I can always use it. Let's see. Put that down there. So that's going to be our music track. Never name my tracks because I'm always in stuff in the afternoon. Like I usually just edit it in a couple hours and then I'm done and I don't touch it again for a long time. If I had like a big template I used over and over again, which I'm getting this close to actually building a template that I'm going to use over and over again. If I had one, I'd do it. Let's see.
So thank you so much for watching this review. Like if this video helped you out. Subscribe if you're looking for more, and I'll see you next time.
You sure are you doing one of those?
I feel like it needs a bit more lead in.
She's serious, sure are you doing?
And I'll see you next time.
She's serious, sure are you doing one of those?
Oh no! I don't mean to keep breaking it. Alrighty, there we go. Okay, so scroll back in. YouTube audio library, here we go. So in the past I've kind of gone with some like crazier rock music and stuff, and I think that's turned a lot of people away. I think that what I want to do is do more just generic calm stuff that people, music that no one's gonna notice at all, just to tie it all together. Because I think the problem is people don't want to notice the music, but I've heard some people say they don't want the music, and well, I think that's a compliment that they're willing to listen to me without the music. A little bit of music track softly behind something that's not distracting. I think that's the best option. Let's see. So, while that is epic, I do not think that's going to go over well. Let me turn down my... Let me make sure I'm not blasting everybody. Okay, I turned down my computer audio. That way I'm not blasting everybody. Alrighty. Jazz Air Apricot. Let's try it. Joey Picaro, man, you really put out a bunch of stuff. Okay, show folder. Move it to where I put my rights free music. I don't like shopping for music a ton. I will sometimes abandon a song and go shop for more music later. Let's see. Let's just see. I just want to see how this plays out with the whole jazz aesthetic. Hey, this is Adam with Tech Dive. Today we're going to be reviewing the Nintendo Switch just as soon as I can get my hands on it. Do you care if I see that?
Just a minute. No, it's my turn.
Well, I'll get to it as soon as it's my turn. Okay, let's now with the music that times out very differently. I really like that though. Okay, so it takes a lot to mix audio here. Hey, this is Adam with Tech Dive. Today we're going to be reviewing the Nintendo Switch just as soon as I can get my hands on it. Do you care if I see that?
Just a minute. No, it's my turn.
Well, I'll get to it as soon as it's my turn. So what happened? Okay, so that's a bit longer of a pause than I actually want there. So I do want a bit of a pause. So here's my pickle. I've done a lot of editing since then. So I'm going to select the auto ripple, and I'm going to scroll in here. So what happens when you take every single good idea Nintendo's ever... So what happens when you take every single good idea Nintendo's ever had to put it all together? You get a nice family-friendly console, innovations like Rumble, innovations like motion controls, world-class multiplayer, on-the-go gaming. So the music needs to hover right around there. Is revolutionary by the fact that it does nothing revolutionary. There are a few new... Hey, this is Adam with Tech Dive. Today we're going to be reviewing the Nintendo Switch just as soon as I can get my hands on it. Do you care if I see that?
Just a minute. No, it's my turn.
Well, I'll get to it as soon as it's my turn. Okay, so I like that intro a lot. I would like to not have to zoom in so much there. Gosh, his shirt's right there in the corner. Let's see. I still want to put my eyes close to the upper third. Hey, this is Adam with Tech Dive. Today we're going to be reviewing the Nintendo Switch just as soon as I can get my hands on it. Do you care if I see that?
Just a minute.
I don't know how I did that little effect there. Oh, I just muted that track. Interesting. I meant to hit Control S. Just as soon as I can get my hands on it. Do you care if I see that?
Just a minute. No, it's my turn.
Well, I'll get to it as soon as it's my turn.
Hey, this is Adam with Tech Dive. Today we're going to be reviewing the Nintendo Switch just as soon as I can get my hands on it. Do you care if I see that?
Just a minute. No, it's my turn.
Well, I'll get to it as soon as it's my turn. So what happens when you take every single good idea Nintendo's ever had to put it all together? You get...
Okay, so I like that little cool intro, but then I think the music is B-list music after that, and it's not very. Oh no! Control Z, Control Z, Control Z. Okay.
Nintendo's ever had to put it all together. You get.
Okay, I think that's what I want. Hang on, save. Now I need to turn off auto ripple, and then I'm going to cut this.
So what?
I want new music here to signify the transition and pacing difference. This is more like a waiting room, which is why that's funny, but then the waiting room is less exciting later on. But I do want to go with the jazz, especially because Mario and stuff like that really does jazz kind of stuff, and there's Cuphead on the Switch too. I have it on the PC, but you can have it on the Switch. Where's my phone? Let's see. Sorry, I'm texting and streaming. Ooh, nice little screen pause.
A nice family-friendly console.
Okay, so let's do this.
Same controllers. That's a new concept, and they also have HD Rumble. Same controllers. That Joy-Cons, which are.
Whoopsie. Okay, I'm gonna turn my little ringer off here, so that way I'm not. There we go. I'm only gonna be editing a little bit more, but I think I'm gonna do my little announcement here. So, gotta turn my air conditioner off, and I'm gonna open up Audacity again. The only reason I use Audacity over Vegas is because you can control the mic level. I still do a lot of recording in Vegas when I have more control over the sound. I like the ability to record directly into Vegas. So, but right now the mic control in Audacity is a little more straightforward. I'll be right back. Coming right back. Alrighty, so what we're gonna do is I'm gonna record a little message and pop it in there. So I might take this message out depending on what Steven says, but I think we're gonna try and do a little giveaway for this video. Hey, I just want to let you know that if this video gets to 200,000 views and we get to 5,000 subs and we get over 1,000 likes on this video by December, we're going to give away a Switch on Christmas. And you can enter to win this Switch, which we'll be giving away only if the video gets this popular. We can give you a Switch if you enter... Okay. So I think the Switch giveaway is going to be great, but I need to make it less words. We're going to give away a Nintendo Switch if this video can get to 200,000 views, our channel to 5,000 subs, and this, nope. Alrighty. We're going to give away a Nintendo Switch, but we can only do that if this video gets to 200,000 views, 1,000 likes, and we get 5,000 subs by December. If that happens and you've commented below, I want a Switch. If you commented that below, we will enter you to win a Nintendo Switch, and we will contact you in your comment and let you know if you've won. That'll be December. You might get your Switch in time for Christmas, but you really have to get this video to 200,000 views, 1,000 likes, and we have to have 5,000 subs on the channel. Otherwise, we won't be able to give away the Nintendo Switch, and we really want to give it away. So thank you. Let's see. Enter you to win a Nintendo Switch, and we will contact you in your comment and let you know if you've won. That'll be December. You might get your Switch in time for Christmas, but we really... Okay, so let's do that. So file. We're going to say... that audio came out really clean. Export. We're going to export as a WAV. Always export as a WAV. WAV is a good little thing. Even if it's just a 16-bit WAV. Plenty for what I'm doing. Music I would recommend more, but just when it's your voice on something like this, 16-bit, it's all that's ever going to shine through by the time it gets compressed and uncompressed and compressed again on YouTube. And Switch giveaway. This part I might edit out if Steven doesn't think we can do it, but I think we can do it. I think we can give away a Nintendo Switch if that video has that many views. And the reason why we have to put this caveat on it is because it's really not worth $300 if we don't get that kind of a growth from it. But I think either of us would pay $300 out of pocket if we got that kind of growth, and we definitely need that kind of growth right now. So it's kind of a Hail Mary, but I think it'll be a good little thing. So we need to figure out where to put it. Definitely a much more fidelity rumble than anything. Controllers can also pair up. Nintendo Switch is revolutionary by the fact that it does nothing revolutionary. So the Nintendo Switch is then we're gonna hit split right here, and then we're gonna auto ripple, and we're gonna put a little space right there. And then we're going to drop this image 6 in right here, and then we're going to move this back, and then not yet. I don't know how long it's going to be. Then I got to get the Audacity, and then I got to find where I exported it, and it's called Switch Giveaway Wave, and then now that that's in there, then I Switch Giveaway Wave, and I put it on a new audio track. Oh no, Control Z. And I take that off, and then I put it on a new audio track, and then I see how this goes. We're gonna give away. Okay. We're gonna give away. We're gonna give away. We're gonna give away a Nintendo Switch. Why did it get so bright? We're gonna give away a Nintendo Switch, but we can only do that if this video gets to 200,000. I'll put a bunch of graphics on it. It'll be okay. We're gonna give away a Nintendo Switch, but we can only do that if this video gets to 200,000 views, 1,000 likes, and we get 5,000 subs by December. If revolutionary by the fact that it does nothing revolutionary. Move that out of the way. Scroll this out. Move this back. Auto ripple is cool. It's just a little. Auto ripple is way more handy than it's messy, but okay. I gotta take it off. You just gotta toggle it the right way. We're gonna give away a Nintendo Switch, but we can only do that if this video gets to 200,000 views, 1,000 likes, and we get 5,000 subs by December. If that happens and you've commented below, I want a Switch. If you commented that below, we will enter you to win a Nintendo Switch, and we will contact you in your comment and let you know I want a Switch. If you commented that below, we will enter you to win a Nintendo Switch, and we will contact you in your comment and let you know if you've won. That we will enter you to win a Nintendo Switch, and we will contact you in your comment and let you know. Oh, I want a Switch. If you commented that below, we will contact you in your comment and let you know if you've won. That'll be December. You might get your Switch in time for Christmas, but you really have to get this video to 200,000 views, 1,000 likes, and we have to have 5,000 subs on the channel. Otherwise, we won't be able to give away the Nintendo Switch, and we really want to give it away. So thank you. And we really want to give it away. So thank you. go. I think that'll be
a Nintendo Switch. So the Nintendo Switch is...
We're going to give away a Nintendo Switch, but we can only do that if this video gets to 200,000 views, 1,000 likes, and we get 5,000 subs by December. If that happens and you've commented below, I want to...
So the Nintendo Switch is...
We're going to give away a Nintendo Switch, but we can only do that if this video gets to 200,000 views, 1,000 likes, and we get 5,000 subs by December. If that happens and you've commented below, I want a Switch. If you commented that below, we will contact you in your comment and let you know if you've won. That'll be December. You might get your Switch in time for Christmas, but you really have to get this video to 200,000 views, 1,000 likes, and we have to have 5,000 subs on the channel. Otherwise, we won't be able to give away the Nintendo Switch, and we really want to give it away. So thank you.
It's revolutionary by the fact that it does nothing revolutionary. There are a few new things about the Nintendo Switch. It has removable and attachable Joy-Cons, which are your controllers. It can also pair up and become different controllers of the same controllers. That's a new concept. And they also have HD Rumble inside of them. That HD Rumble is a little oversold, but it's the best Rumble there is, so if that's overselling it or not. But
okay. And then, so now we need some sweet, sweet audio to put in there. Oh, I got another view. Hi. So, and they left. So, let's see. We need to go back to YouTube Audio Library and pick another good song. Do I have it down here? Yeah, I do. I already have it. Here we go. So... I think some nice peppy jazz, but low key. So we're gonna go with Bright, and we're gonna go with jazz. No. No. Nope. I'm getting all this blue stuff. I want something bright. No. We gotta change the mood. No. That's better. Hit the switch. This is perfect. Here we go. think one of those will come across good. So, I think so. Let's see. Where is my audio? It's in my downloads. I'm about to have to take a break and stop streaming. I'm almost done. If I can get good music on this, then the only thing I have to do is film my B-reel and drop it on top, and then I'm done, and that'll get me really excited to finish it today. So I can finish it today. I got just enough time. Then I'll leave it rendering out and hopefully get it uploaded, and it'll be exciting. Window. But I need to go to downloads, control, cut, right stream music, right click, and paste, and then grab these, throw them in my project media. Here we go. Let's see if any of these turn out any good.
So the Nintendo Switch is...
We're going to give away a Nintendo Switch. Okay, so the music, I want it to be subtle, but busy. So we'll see how this works. Try the Switch review. I had auto ripple on. Okay.
So what happens when you take every single good idea Nintendo's ever had and you put it all together?
No, that's what I called that one. That's right. Okay, so that's actually audio from my external audio recording. I need, what's this called? The Switch giveaway. Hit the Switch. That's what it's called.
So what happens when...
Okay, and the music needs to lead in before my voice, and it needs to be way quieter.
So what happens when you take every single good idea Nintendo's ever had and you put it all together? You get...
I like this. I like how that's coming. Okay.
So what happens when you take every single...
Okay, just a little bit later.
So what... As soon as it's my turn. So what...
Okay.
So what happens when... So what... So what So what happens when you take every single... So what happens...
It's gotta match the beat of the first song.
So what... So... So what happens when... So what
It's that last little tap there.
happens when you take... So what So what So what happens when you take every single good idea Nintendo's ever had and you put it all together? You get a nice... So what happens... So what happens when you take every single good idea Nintendo's ever had and you put it all together? You get a nice family-friendly console. So what happens when you take every single good idea Nintendo's ever had and you put it all together? You get... So what happens when you take every single... So what happens when you take every single good idea Nintendo's ever had and you put it all together? You get a nice family-friendly console. Innovations like Rumble. Innovations like motion controls. World-class multiplayer. On-the-go gaming. And a nice big handheld screen. You get a Nintendo Switch. So the Nintendo Switch is...
We're gonna give away a Nintendo Switch, but we can only do that if this video gets to 200,000 views, 1,000 likes, and we... Let's try this.
A Nintendo Switch. So the Nintendo Switch is...
We're gonna give away a Nintendo Switch, but we can only do that if this video gets to 200,000 views, 1,000 likes, and we get 5,000 subs by December. If that happens and you've commented below, I want a Switch. If you commented that below, we will contact you in your comment and let you know if you've won. That'll be December. You might get your Switch in time for Christmas, but you really have to get this video to 200,000 views, 1,000 likes, and we have to have 5,000 subs on the channel. Otherwise, we won't be able to give away the Nintendo. Okay, so 200,000 views. So I say that first. If this video gets to 200,000 views, 1,000 likes, and we get 5,000 subs by December. If that happens and you've commented below, I want a Switch. If you commented that below, we will contact you in your comment and let you know if you've won. That'll be December. You might get your Switch in time for Christmas, but you really have to get this video to 200,000 views, 1,000 likes, and we have to have 5,000 subs on the channel. Otherwise, we won't be able to give away the Nintendo Switch, and we really want to give it away. So thank you.
It's revolutionary by the fact that it does nothing revolutionary. There are a few new things about...
Okay, I think that's all I'm going to do right now. And I'm going to render this part out and show it to Steven and ask him what he thinks. And thank you so much for watching the stream. There's obviously a lot more editing to do on this video, but I'm going to have to take a little bit of a break. I will see you guys next time. Thanks for watching, and leave any comments if you want to know how to improve these streams, if you like these streams, if you hate these streams. I just try and jump on and edit and let people see what I'm doing and talk to me about it. And if you like it, cool. And if not, then wait for my tutorials, and I'll see you next time. If I can find the off button. There we go.